Did you make that?
Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions with my rations getting low. Get down on the flow, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know, I just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the date before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in meth doom. Hits the sun god, bringing some light. Now watch your mood switch, hieroglyphs when writing scripts. Namaste but conquering, conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Chill. What's up? What is up? How's everybody doing tonight? It is Wednesday, getting over that hump day. Hump back. Quickly let it hump back, quickly. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It is Wednesday, hump day, middle of that work week. It's your boy Wild Come in the building. As always, I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 189. 189. We getting closer to 200. We getting closer to 2 bills, yo. Getting closer to 2 bills. As always, that's the homie Silent Hill TDS. Him and J. Leo Pamu Devil Dance is the song. Go show them fellas some love on their YouTube page. Go to YouTube. Type in Hitchhikers. You see it's going on the bottom of the screen. And while you over there on YouTube, please, go show us some love here at the I.O.W. Sports Show, I.O.W. Sports Network over on YouTube. Yes, that is our YouTube channel. Has all the content. Wild Card Mark, Quick Crowd Rent, Money Line with Nick Shine. Get some money. Pay attention to Money Line Nick Shine. So, as always, of course, our Monday and Thursday episodes, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition show is on there as well. As always, you can go over to Instagram and follow us. Give us a follow, shoot, and a holla, and a follow. I.O.W. Sports Network on Instagram. IG, yes. And we are on Twitter. I.O.W. Sports 1. So take a brief second to get away from your Twitter fingers. And like, share, and follow on Twitter. And most importantly, go on over to the Facebook page. Yes. I.O.W. Sports Network. Yes. We emphasize big time on the network part. So if you got a sports podcast, regular podcast, a small business, this is the place that you let people know that you exist. Please share your content, share your small business. Never know what can happen. Never know. You never know. But most importantly, it's for you guys. You. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you, and I'm looking at you. For the folks who are listening, watching, the Facebook page is for you. It's for you, for the public. Give you a chance to drop your sports take, drop your funny sports memes, get the debates going. It's all about y'all. It's all for the people. And most importantly, you see that Cash App right there scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Send $30 to that Cash App. Send us an address. And the exclusive, very exclusive I.O.W. Sports cap will be headed to your crib. It's worth the $30 because it's so exclusive. You want one? $30. Send an address. I.O.W. Sports Network. Cash App. Had that Cash App. All right. Very exclusive. I mean, I'm gonna keep saying it until somebody else come get it. Only 3 people in the world, literally, 3 people on planet Earth got this. Myself, Detroit Mail, and our big homie Matt. All right, go get the hat. Without further ado, let's jump in the comments. Who we got in the building today? Yo, 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 yo. What's good, Matt? What's good, my brother? Timmy, what's happening? What's happening? It's a snapback. It's a snapback. But it's a nice snapback. So one size fits all. I don't know how big your head is, Tim. I got a big head, so it fits me. I got mine on like the widest of notches on that snapback, so it can fit me. And trust, I got a big ass head. I got a big ass head. You know, when them shorties be hitting you them text messages, hey, big head. No. Without further ado, let's get down to the show, to the business, what we came here to do. I normally, hey, but it's okay. Big heads means that we got big brains, which means we the smartest people in the world. That's how I've always looked at it, Tim. Call me big head all you want, but I got a lot of brains. That makes me smarter than a lot of motherfuckers. So that's how I always looked at it. As always, y'all know we start the show off with the top play. But got some crazy news today about a former player, 38 years old, passed away today, Marion Barber III. And I was a big fan of him. I watched him, his college ball at Minnesota. Unfortunately, I did not like that he went to the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm big on giving people their flowers while you can. You know what I'm saying? I know a few chicken heads, chicken, bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair and bag, jailed up, weaved up, your hair was messed up, need to get by, up on a mission, need to seek out, under petition, one game until, this game is gravy, yeah, our Project Pat up in this motherfucker, dog. But no, in all seriousness, watch Marion Barber play his college ball in Minnesota. Unfortunately, he went to the Dallas Cowboys. And this is not the first passing that we had in the NFL this week. Marion Barber, 38, a former NFL running back. Jeff Gladney was only 25. So, we got to put it out there. Rest in peace to Jeff Gladney. Been a weird NFL offseason. Jeff Gladney passes away, 25. Dwayne Haskins passes away. He's 23, 24. I know his situation is crazy, and now they just released the autopsy that he had his liquor blood alcohol content was past the legal limit and had some ketamine or some shit in the system. And look, after a man passes away, I didn't see the point of releasing that part of the autopsy. Like he's gone. He's already had a funeral service, been buried. And what's the point of releasing that his blood alcohol content was over the legal limit, had ketamine in his system? It's not going to bring that man back by releasing that information. So there's one thing about the media that pisses me the hell off is when they do shit like that. What's the point? What's the point of saying, oh, yeah, his blood alcohol content was over the legal limit? He had ketamine in the system. Okay. What does that do for a man whose family is still grieving that his wife, I'm not sure if he had children, but his wife, his mother, his father, aunties, uncles, cousin, and them still grieving? Just buried the man a few weeks ago. What's the point of dropping this information? You know? I used to rock with Adam Schefter. I did not like the way he did it. You know, unfortunate news out of Pittsburgh. Dwayne Haskins, former #1 pick for Washington that struggled a lot, passes away. What does struggling have to do with the fact that he's passing away right now? Media is a motherfucker sometimes, man. Media is a motherfucker sometimes. That's why we try to give you the real as in the barbershop talk here at I.O.W. Because the same shit that we talking about, y'all probably talking about with friends around the water cooler at the barbershop, on the corner. But don't be sticking too long on the corner, because you stick too long on the corner, people are going to be thinking things about you. But you get what I'm saying. We are just sports fans just like y'all. But we just got a camera and a StreamYard service. That's it. We just doing a podcast. Yeah, he's on the shit list. He on the list. No worries. And I used to rock with Adam Schefter. He on the list. He damn sure on the fuck you list. Fuck you, Adam Schefter. He on the list. Because I just don't get why these media people got to be finding the wrong words to say about people that they pass away. That's why I'm giving people their flowers. And so, without further ado, I want to do a tribute to Marion Barber. Because just in case, especially for y'all young whippersnappers, before there was King Henry, before there was Beast Mode, there was the Barbarian, Marion Barber III. And he was a beast. Now, this clip going to take a little minute, but, you know, let's celebrate this man's life. Let's not wait. And let's do it in the future for a lot of people. Let's not wait till our people pass away to celebrate them. Let's celebrate people while they still breathing. Give them their flowers while they can smell them. Because when people pass away, they can't smell nothing. They can't smell no flowers. They can't feel that gratitude. They can't feel none of that. So without further ado, RIP to the Barbarian, Marion Barber, the real beast mode before beast mode, the human cheat code. So we're going to take this minute to show our love to Marion Barber, the Barbarian.
The Cowboys, Marion Barber, the rookie, son of the former running back, Jets, Minnesota, placing the injured Julius Jones at running back, and Barber sees the whole offensive line, opens it up, and look at this, a 28-yard touchdown. The Cowboys lead at 7-3. What did Bill Parcells quoted to say the lead 17-10? Then Barber with a nice crew cut into the end zone, and the Cowboys running for 18 yards. Then Marion Barber, so Bill Parcells using both backs. Jones led the Cowboys with 9 points. Here's the name you might remember. Marion Barber, up the middle in the 13-7 game, makes it 20-7. Joey Harrington hooking up with Roy.
For both these teams combined, then Marion Barber pounds it in on 4th and goal, and the Cowboys are in control 17-3. The Redskins offense, their first 12 drives.
To outplay the Colts because they were incapable of playing badly was a fallacy.
Aikman out there. Next play, Romo to Marion Barber. Dallas up 21-10. Romo 3 TD completion. He had 89 yards and 4 catches. Same drive, 4th and 1. Romo Barber, 4th touchdown pass. Barber's 2nd TD catch.
Now, later in the drive, the gift back to the Cowboys. Marion Barber cuts his way into the end zone. Ball back on downs, Cowboys. Marion Barber, bust off left tackle. Bang! Number 24 goes 24 yards. 2nd and goal now. Marion Barber gets the block up and it bounces outside, and the Cowboys lead 20-13. Panic at the Meadowlands.
Vic's 4th on the night, a personal best. Falcons up 7, then Marion Barber. All he does is score. Late 3rd quarter, his 12th on the year. Michael Vick is. Cowboys ball, though. 2 minutes to play. 2nd and goal, Marion Barber. His 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And as I said, Marion Barber getting better as the season and as the game goes along. His 8th 4th quarter rushing touchdown on Saturday night. That's the 2nd most in the league. His rushing yards total also goes up as the game goes along, over 5 yards a carry. As for your NFC,
they were on the 4-yard line. They were in 4 receiver sets with a tight end spread open.
And then Marion Barber is a finisher.
That's right.
Adam Archuleta didn't get low enough. He gets in there. Tony Romo over 300 yards. He was great.
Teams have been going backwards against the Patriots all season. Just as Marion Barber found on this 2-yard run, no matter how hard you try against New England, you usually don't get very far.
Guess who's doing most of the talking? That would be the head coach. Marion Barber, God, does he run hard. He ran hard and fast here. 20 yards. It's a 10. Watch this. Not only did he run hard, but he was a big receiver on this day. Marion Barber, a beautiful play. Touchdown. And the Cowboys scored just before the half to cut it to 20-14.
Yeah, you see 6 Lions in the box. Romo knows the blitz is going to be coming. Great recognition. Throws a perfect pass to Marion Barber.
7-14. Big upset. Romo dumps it to Barber. Gerald Alexander, big stop at the 1 on 4th down. Wade Phillips is going to go for it. And the gamble pays off. Barber, touchdown. It's a 27th
line, Kyle Kosier. So on 4th and 6, Romo given a second chance. Hello, Marion Barber. That's a first down. Fresh set of downs. And then with 22 seconds,
going to be the best in top 5. You got to make those
2 catches for 14
Amen.
yards. Marion Barber is the feature back, and don't the Browns know it the way he ran through them and over them.
Woo-hoo, wicked. I know that he has some cartilage, not broken ribs. And I'll tell you this, sometimes cartilage is much worse than broken ribs. So hopefully he'll be able to be effective against the Eagles Monday night.
Yeah, that's our next
week.
game, by the way. 16 carries, 80 yards, and here are some more of them. He got everything going. They had 487 yards in total offense. Quick hits now on NFL Live. Good and bad news for Marion Barber. X-rays were negative, but there appears to be some cartilage damage to his ribs that he suffered in the win over the Browns. Cowboys believe he will be able to play next Monday night when the Cowboys host the Eagles.
2nd and goal at the 2. And Romo draw to Barber up the middle. Touchdown! Marion Barber. MB3 not to be denied this time.
That hit and still stay inbound.
2 minutes to go. It's 24-14. Arizona's going to put it away. Not yet. They're not. Romo to Marion Barber. He's going to go out of. No, he's not. No, he's not. He goes all the way 70 yards. Look at the move, Ed. In there. 24-21. Big field goal game.
This play was set up by a couple of big blocks, Trent.
Receivers blocking downfield. The Cowboys show glimpses of this type of team football. It just has to show up for 60 minutes.
That may be their lone highlight offensively.
Well, then aside from this one, Marion Barber leaping. But Marion Barber dominated the 4th quarter.
All night long, right here, finishing and how from 2 yards out. We're tied at 7. It was a defensive struggle, though, so
the Cowboys get the ball back, and the Cowboys kept the ball because they kept giving it to Marion Barber. Yeah, he had big holes, and he finished runs. You name it, he was doing it.
It was. An offensive line did a good job. This was what they were built for, to get upfield, create some seams in the running game for Marion, and let him finish the game.
Whenever there was in doubt, when they needed something, they went to Barber, and then a controversial decision here. Field goal puts them up by 7. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they run out the clock because Barber gets the first down. 114 yards for Marion. Cowboys win it. Wade, yeah, we're good.
34 yards. So could the Cowboys answer Marion Barber? Have a little bit of this.
And he's gone. No, we got a wheel going down, man.
Yeah, wheel is off. Tough. A lot.
Marion Barber, remember, he's been hurt. And And he's in. It's 10-0 Cowboys. Going to be over. It's over.
I made a tweet asking what internet.
Marion Barber was that guy, y'all. Marion Barber was a damn fool. Marion Barber was the barbarian. I'm telling you, these young cats, you got to understand that your favorite athletes that you love in the NFL, they just redoing what was already done. Because as you saw that, Marion Barber had some beast mode in him, had some King Henry in him. He was a closer. Only part that I didn't like about him is he was a cowboy for a long time. But besides that, man, great player. Never heard anything bad about the man off the field. And it's just a shame that we get there's been too many passings in the NFL fraternity, man. So condolences goes out to Marion Barber's family, Jeff Gladney's family, Dwayne Haskins' family. It's been a real crazy, pretty much off season. But I saw something else since we're on the topic of NFL. As y'all know, I am a Chiefs fan. And we've had very candid conversations about Tyreek. Well, Tyreek is finally speaking. And this is what Tyreek, because as you see, it needs to be said. He's having a podcast coming out real soon. And let's kind of listen on what the first topic is going to be about.
Well, and once the season was over, we reached out to the Chiefs and we said, hey, we want to keep it going. Tyreek wanted to be there. Tyreek wanted to be in Kansas City.
That's you say that again. Tyreek wanted to be in KC.
Wanted to be in Kansas City.
Wanted to be in KC.
We tried to do an extension with that.
Tried, man.
So I got a follow-up question on that. All right. So this wasn't a situation that you demanded a crazy amount of money, right?
No,
this was a situation where you know what you're capable of. Drew knows what you're capable of.
Correct.
The team knows what you're capable of, but they just didn't utilize you. Now follow up on that.
Right.
Do you think this was a situation to suppress his stats, to drop that value down when it came to a potential trade or a signing?
No lie, yeah. Real say word. You ain't never told no lie.
Now, I know this is just a snippet. And full podcast ain't out yet. But the way that conversation was going, it sounds like Tyreek was trying to imply something there, as in he wasn't going to get the full value from Kansas City. All right, so let's and I'm saying this as a sports fan and as a Chiefs fan. All right, so here's the deal. Tyreek Hill was a great player for the Kansas City Chiefs. Was he underpaid? Yes. Especially for the value that he did add to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Chiefs were trying to work an extension. He says he wanted to be in Kansas City. Okay. You say that. But let's look at how the negotiations went. All offseason, leading up to the draft, or a couple of weeks before he got traded, you were just waiting on Devontae Adams. And this is me speaking as a fan. I'm You know, I don't have nothing to back this up. I'm just going off of raw emotions and feelings and thoughts. Tyreek Hill says he wanted to be a Chief. Okay. Then what was the problem with taking 23, 24 million? It'll put you in the top 5 at your position. Look what he got. He got 30. He got more than Devontae. And let's not get shit twisted. And I hate to say this because I've always been pro player. I will always be pro player. Because especially in a sport of football, when you can literally put your life in danger at any play. Ask Alex Smith how his life has, in one play, has changed his life. Ask Joe Theismann how his life has changed in one play. What's up, Mel? Man Down Podcast Network. Y'all go show some love to Man Down Podcast Network. Going over to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, share their content. Great podcast company. Losing Tyreek does changes their offense, but I think it actually changes it for the better because it opens a lot of things up. You're not so worried about getting the ball to a threat like Tyreek. And now, without Tyreek, I'm not sure if these defenses are going to play too high safety anymore. So we'll see how the defenses play Kansas City in the first 4 weeks. And that'll give me a true idea of how defenses are playing them and how well the offense is adjusting to it. But it does changes it a little bit for sure. I agree with you. Look, Tyreek Hill is a dynamic player. He is. He is a dynamic player. But as a Chiefs fan, I've seen the good of Tyreek and I've seen the bad. The bad part is he's not a good catcher of the football with his hands. He's not. Majority of those deep balls that he's catching, go look at what he's doing. He's catching it as if he's a punt returner, kick returner, the cradle, the basket. He's not catching it with his hands. So in traffic, he's not the person you should go to because he's not going to catch it with his hands. He's a body catcher. He's a body catching receiver. He's also, prone to drop some footballs. Tyreek Hill is prone to drop some footballs. 3 or 4 of them this past season end up turning into interceptions. One of them went back to the house. I would say Tyreek is a phenomenal athlete. He can go the distance at any point in time on the field because he has that speed that nobody else has in the NFL. But he's getting 28. He's getting older. You know, we can't forget these guys play for money. That playing for legacy crap is a facade. Name an owner that took a pay cut for legacy. We'll be waiting. Don't hold your breath waiting on the owner to take a pay cut for legacy. Don't do it. You'll be dead. But my bigger picture of all this is that, and I'm trying to paint the picture of what Tyreek Hill is as a player. Very dynamic. Obviously, the speed's there. Can go take it to the house at any moment, any point in the field, because he can outrun just about every angle. That's a fact. But like I said, here's the other side of Tyreek Hill. Not a great catcher with other football with his hands. Can drop some balls. Pause. That can lead to interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he gets too cute. Try to, run back to go forward sometimes. Instead of taking the right play. But I say all this because when you see that clip, he says he wants to be in Kansas City. And then the follow-up question. Like, Was this some type of thing that the Chiefs were trying to suppress your stats? Really? Okay, so when Tyreek got in the league in 2016, he already had 83 targets. 24 rushes. Oh, and not to forget. Not to forget. He was also a kick returner and punt returner for the first few years. All right. Made it to the Pro Bowl as a rookie, as a punt returner. So he's getting touches there. His next season, his targets go up to 105. Next season after that, his targets go up to 137. 2019, okay, his targets go down. They go to 89. No worries. They go right back up. 135. This past year had 159 targets. 159 targets. Don't say that they weren't trying to get you the ball. So when I see that clip, I'm laughing. It's because you can't say that, oh, let's suppress his stats. They're not utilizing him right. Where? When? Who? You talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and Tyreek Hill? They didn't utilize him? Come on now. We're not going to do that. And I'm willing to bet because, and this is no shade to Tyreek Hill, I don't think he's intelligent enough to do this. Because he never seemed interested in contract talks. Period. Because the year before, the Chiefs were trying to renegotiate, and he said, nah, I ain't doing that. He's like, we'll come back to it. And so now, played last year, comes off season, wants to renegotiate. Chiefs offered 24, 23 million on the table. That wasn't good enough for him. And let's not say that the Chiefs didn't try to sign him back. Because he left the 23, 24 million on the table and waited. And this is more Drew Rosenhaus, who is his agent that y'all saw in that clip. And for y'all who don't know who Drew Rosenhaus is, go look him up. He's been doing this sports agent shit for a long time. He knows the tricks. He knows how to finagle some shit. And I know what he said to Tyreek. I don't have no evidence, but I know for a fact that this is probably what he said. He said, hey, man, don't rush. Don't rush. You know why? Because he knew, as his agent, as he should know, that Devontae Adams is about to get paid. You saw Christian Kirk come from the Cardinals, get $21 million from Jacksonville. So all you had to do was just wait. Be steady. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Nothing. All season. All you kept hearing is Chiefs trying to work out a deal with Tyreek Hill. That's all you kept hearing. And the longer that it didn't get signed, the more I got worried. So I'm like, oh, something ain't right. Because if he really wanted to be here, like he says he wanted to be here, like he did in that clip, then he would be here. 24, 23 million put you in the top echelon of wide receivers. And I've had y'all remember when we had the discussion when Tyreek got traded? He's not top 5 receiver in the league. Put him in top 10 is almost I'm still struggling to see if he's better than 10 other receivers. Because I got a list of wide receivers that I'm like, yo, I want that guy on my team. And there's no diss at Tyreek here. I know what he did for my for my Chiefs, for my squad. I know. But you talking about overall playing the position of wide receiver, catching, blocking, yards at the catch, the whole thing that encompasses a wide receiver. I'm sorry, he's not the best. But he's getting paid like top. No. He is the top earning. He's getting $30 million. He's getting 30. But here's my thing. Tyreek Hill has been doing his best to be on this Tua is such a great quarterback campaign lately. He's been doing the hell out of that. Oh my God, Tua he throws a good football. He's pretty accurate. And it's week after week that I keep hearing comments coming from Tyreek about Tua. Why? What's the necessity of this? Are you? First of all, I believe what you're trying to dish out. The fact that you keep time and time over and over again wanting to keep explaining how great Tua is. Come on now. We just smoke this fire. You got buyer's remorse now, Tyreek? You wanted your $30 million. You wanted to be the highest paid wide receiver. Don't say it ain't true. Because why did you wait till after Devontae Adams got his trade in his new contract to get yours, to get your money? You still could have been a very well-paid wide receiver and still be on the team that contends for Super Bowls. Now you just a very, very, very highly paid wide receiver. And you better hope that all this good talking you've been doing about Tua pays off. Because let's be honest, and I'll be frank, and this is not because I'm a Chiefs fan. Who all thinks that Tyreek Hill is about to have this phenomenal season with Tua compared to all the phenomenal seasons he's had with Patrick Mahomes? Hell, he's even had great seasons with Alex Smith. But you're talking about Tua. That's all that needs to be said. Tua. Chiefs utilized him when they won the Super Bowl, right? He had his second lowest targets that year, but still was a big part of the Super Bowl season. We did have Sammy Watkins, so that did take some targets away. Still had to get Travis Kelce involved. All those targets, but are trying to suppress his stats. I know. Get the fuck out of here. Drew Rosenhaus is the Scott Boras of football. Yes, he is. So you know all about Drew Rosenhaus. He is the Scott Boras. They look out for their clients. They know how to manipulate some shit. But to me, this is a whole manipulation scheme right here. Because you want to make it seem like it was the Chiefs that didn't want you, or the Chiefs didn't want nothing to do with you, or the Chiefs weren't trying to pay you. No, the Chiefs valued you for what you are. A phenomenal, fast athlete, but not a top wide receiver. I'm sorry. And I'm not just saying that because he's no longer on the team. I knew what Tyreek Hill was when we got him. Speed. At any moment, could take it to the house, which is phenomenal. But what happens when people game plan to disrupt you or slow you down? And all those other attributes that most wide receivers have with great route running. Because Tyreek wasn't the greatest route runner. He has gotten better as his career progressed. But I know plenty of route runners that are better than Tyreek. I know plenty of wide receivers that not only run routes better than him, they catch the ball with their hands, they can catch it in traffic, break tackles, all that. Oh yeah, I agree. He's a top 10 fantasy wide receiver. Kudos. Yeah. That fantasy shit is cool. But you know who don't give a damn about fantasy shit? General managers, coaches, majority of the players. They don't give a damn about that fantasy shit. But come on now, Tyreek. This is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna sit here and act like teams didn't try to take care of you, bro. We're not gonna sit here and like the team that drafted you didn't try to take care of you. Like I said, I'm pro player. Go get your money, young man. Go get your money, especially in football, because it is the life expectancy of an NFL career. At most is 3 to 4 years. You in year 7. Year 7, going in 8. So you have already beat the odds. You made some money. Now you just got more money. But one team, and here's the difference between want and need, y'all. We talked about it before. Wants and needs. You said you wanted to stay in Kansas City, but you needed more money. You needed wide receiver numero uno in the NFL money. You wanted top. No. You needed. Tyreek Hill needed it. Basil Moore is sitting on a duffel bag in South Beach because they ain't gonna be doing a lot of winning. They ain't gonna be doing a lot of celebrating. They ain't a team that's closer to the Super Bowl than Kansas City. Chiefs offered him top wide receiver money, and he turned it down. Not the highest wide receiver money, but up towards the top, and he turned it down. Yes, that's exactly what he did, man. He can have this, and here's the thing. I get it. He's starting a new podcast. Let's drop a little teaser to get people talking, like my ass. Yeah, I took the bait. So I can't wait to see this podcast to see what you got to say, Tyree, because I will pull your card. Let's not act like you didn't want the money, because you made it real clear. I got a house here in Florida, down in Miami. I love the weather. I love it down here. No. You want it to be in Miami. I don't blame him. I'm from Kansas City. There's a lot of stuff that Miami offers that we can't match in Kansas City, Missouri, in the middle of the heartland, smack dab in the middle of the map of USA. There's a lot we can't compete with South Beach. I mean, the constant good weather, man, can't do nothing with that. Palm trees, we ain't got no palm trees. Beaches, we ain't got none of them. Well, we got Sailorville Lake, but it's a lake, and somehow they man-made, and they put a whole bunch of sand, but it ain't South Beach. Let's not forget the little mamacitas walking around in their little bikini thongs and all that. They got the little thong. We can't do nothing with that. We can't match that. We ain't got the nightlife like you, South Beach. I mean, we got some party spots in Kansas City, but now we ain't partying with the white linen on like in South Beach. Walk to the beach and then walk to the club. See, we ain't got that. So I ain't mad at a player for wanting to change his scenery, get more money, But let's be real. Let's not talk and throw dirt on your old team to make it seem like it wasn't you. Because it's not adding up. It's just not. But I'm not mad at a player. Get yours. Get your money. Go enjoy your time in South Beach with the mamacitas. I'm going to Miami. I'ma need you, Miami. Whatever Shorty said in that Will Smith song. I can never understand what she said in that Will Smith song. But enjoy yourself. But let's not have these little teasers about your new podcast. I get it, because you gotta have something to talk about, and you want people to look at your podcast. I get it. I get it. I get it. But let's keep it a buck. Keep it a buck though. Keep it a buck though, Tyreek. He had clear vision and did what he did for himself, of course, as he should. A business decision was made. Yeah. Look, and I'm not. And here's my thing: a player does not have to be loyal to a team. He does not. I will stand on that hill to the day I die. A player should not stay or be loyal to a team if he don't have to, because it's a business. You think these franchises are loyal to the players all the time? No, we know that. We know that. Because it was all good just a week ago. Y'all seen it millions of times. A player who's been good standings with the team produces. But when that money get to talking and the value that you yourself as a player see you is right here. But the franchise see your value right here. Is either you're going to be loyal and drop your value and stay, or you're going to stand firm or even go up a little bit higher, but like, I know my value, either reach it or I find somewhere else to do it. And that's what Tyreek did. And it's okay. And it's all okay, because we all see it come and go as fans of our certain sports team, is that players come and go. It's just going to happen. People can't stay on the franchise. It's rare now, especially nowadays. It's rare that somebody is going to get drafted by one team and stay with that team their whole career. It's rare. So I'm not faulting that young man as a fan. I'm not a hater of that. I don't dislike Tyreek Hill now because he wanted more money and he got it. But what we not going to do, we're not going to sit here and act like you couldn't got good money and still be in contention to be on a team that's Super Bowl contenders. You went to a team with a huge question mark at quarterback. Huge. You know why it's a huge question mark? Because let's be right about the situation. And this plays into the part why Brian Flores ain't there. Because Brian Flores did not want Tua's raggedy ass. He wanted that kid out in L.A. called Justin Herbert. He wanted him. He ain't want Tua. That's part of the beef that the ownership and Brian Flores kind of had. He didn't want Tua's raggedy ass. So enjoy that money. Enjoy the money. And them stats, all them targets, all that production. You better hope you can get a third of it. Better yet, you better hope you can get half of it. You don't. Miami Dolphins ain't even close to the best team in their division. You know what I'm saying? Anthony, that's part of it. That is part of it. Of course, they wanted him to tank. But here's the thing. They had different visions. Because I do remember Justin Herbert was on the clock. Miami was picking at 5. Joe Burrow went 1. So they wanted him to tank so they could get Burrow. Obviously, they didn't do good enough job to tank, so they didn't get the number 1 overall pick. They get the fifth pick. So Burrow's gone. You're not getting him. Come pick number 5. Flores wanted Justin Herbert. Obviously, I know hindsight is 2020. You see how the projection or the trajectory of Justin Herbert's career and Tua's going. You obviously would pick Justin Herbert too, right? Obviously. So he wanted Justin Herbert. Stephen Ross, owner, wanted Tua. Wanted Tua badly. So at the 5th overall pick, they went Tua. Even though he wanted Herbert. Next pick, LA Chargers. They get Herbert. So imagine for the last 2 years, you got the offensive rookie of the year in Justin Herbert. Follows up with another good season. Just barely missed the playoffs. You see the trajectory that guy's career is going, and you still see that big-ass question mark right on Tua's head. Let's be frank about it. If Tua was your guy, why the hell was Ryan Fitzpatrick starting a couple of years back? I remember at least two occasions for sure. 4th quarter, offense couldn't get the ball moving for Miami. Couldn't get the ball moving. They down 1 possession in the 4th quarter. At least 2 instances, I saw Brian Flores sit to his ass down and put Ryan Fitzpatrick in. And lo and behold, the offense is moving. Well, do we not forget that when they tried to start to it, Brian Flores had that man on the hook. On a hook. Said, bro, you ain't getting my offense moving. Come sit your ass down. I'm going to put the old man Harvard in. Ryan Fitzmagic, come on, do your magic, baby. We need it. Because this lefty some bitch from Alabama ain't doing it. And that was his rookie year. That was his rookie year. Now, back then, I'm looking at him like, well, why don't you let the young man get the reps in this situation at the time? Because you gotta let him learn. You gotta let him be in those moments. You probably gonna lose, but he needs to be in that situations. But now that I look back at it, hell, even Jacoby Brissett, when Tua got hurt last year, had the offense moving. Come on, man. Where the Miami Dolphins fans at? Because there's no way y'all feel comfortable with Tua as your quarterback. There's no way. You're right about loyalty, but this guy acted like the Chiefs lowballed and undervalued him. They made a solid offer, and he did that for more. He making this a story to push his agenda, hence the podcast. Yep. And that's how I feel about it. Hey, how can I get people talking about my podcast? Hey, Drew, why don't you come do a phone conversation while you're in your car and let's just talk some shit? Because they got jokers like me taking the bait. Taking the bait. Every team Ryan plays for, he starts, which is weird. That man got a lot of collection of jerseys, but he's been around the league for a minute. Team to team to team, still getting signed. And I ain't mad at him. If they keep handing out the checks, I'm damn sure gonna take them and cash them. But come on now. With these players, y'all got to start getting real. But he's playing the game just like everybody else. I'm not mad at him. Well, let's not throw dirt on my team and act like it was their fault that you're not there no more. Because it's not. It really ain't. Anyways, folks, we are mere hours. A good, what, 16, 17 hours? Good 16, 17 hours from game 1 of the NBA Finals. And good lordy, y'all can't wait. This is going to be a phenomenal finals. We talked about it the last couple of nights. It's going to be phenomenal. And I finally came up with my in-stone NBA Finals prediction. After much deliberation, much back and forth, much serious thought put into my final answer. My final answer is this. Celtics in 7. I know I was leaning towards that way the first couple of nights, bad couple of nights, but I'm putting it in pen, damn it. I am putting it in pen. I am putting it in stone. I am putting it there. Celtics in 7. As much as it hurts my heart that I have to do it as being a diehard Lakers fan because I bleed purple and gold. But damn it. When you have size, that's athletic. And when you have a team that contributes from top to bottom of that roster, and not everybody has to score, that's tough to beat. And I know both teams do this very well. But when you're talking about good perimeter defenders in Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Marcus Smart can all defend the perimeter. And then when you put Al Horford, Robert Williams III, who are both 6'9", 6'10", very athletic bigs who can play the power forward in the center. So I would probably put Al Horford at power forward and then put Robert Williams at center. You can get Draymond Green frustrated. Get him in foul trouble because you're bigger than him. You're more athletic than him. Kevon Looney is probably the only big man that Golden State really has right now. That James Wiseman injury, this is where it pops up. I know I said it last night and I said it Monday, but I can't go away from it. This is where James Wiseman will be key for the Warriors. He's a 7-footer. He's athletic. He can hang with Robert Williams. He can hang with Al Horford. But he's not here. He's hurt. Hasn't played all season. This would be the perfect time to have him. Healthy, ready to go. This would be the perfect time to have him. It would. It would. So I think that's gonna matter a little bit. It's gonna matter. You can't. Defense wins championships. We know this. I like that. I like that defensive minded team who plays good team defense. Let's not act like the defense is scrub. Hello, we just saw Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jimmy Butler on the way to the finals. I know none of them can shoot like Steph. None of them can shoot like Steph. KD might be the closest, but nobody can shoot like Steph. But let's not act like Boston hasn't seen prolific scorers on the way to the finals. But you know what Golden State hasn't seen? They ain't seen a team that play defense like Boston. Memphis don't play defense like Boston. Denver don't. Dallas damn sure don't. Big difference. Big difference. Boston in 7. I said it. That's what I'm rolling with. Dubs in 5, 6 tops. Yeah. Okay. All right. If that's what you're sticking with, Matt, you keep them receipts. You keep them receipts. Mm-hmm. They got this far without him. Who is to say they can't win without him at this point? They came out the West, bro. It ain't no slouch. Oh, no, hey, come on. I would never say Golden State is a slouch. You've heard me repeatedly say countless times this season that Golden State is the team to beat in the West. They are the team to beat. Nick A, what's up? How you going to show up at the end of the show, motherfucker? You ain't shit, punk ass. No, Golden State's a great team. I hate to say it. Celtics in 7, y'all. Celtics in 7. All right, now. End of the show. We will be back tomorrow, and we will review Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Yes, we will, because we will have Game 1 tomorrow night. And y'all can make sure you come back. The 23rd hour. Same Mar. It's been real. Peace, love. And y'all go have yourselves a very, very great Thursday.
Yeah. Sound like LTD Hurst. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, let me get serious this time. Yo, I'm on my God of War shit. All the war spits, let the bass kick, nigga, feel the fucking floor lift. Watch your pores rip from these razor blade fingertips. Smoke hit your face like a hammer fist. Outstanding with suicidal flow. Nose diving to a free fall. Speedball, cannonball, jugging out on Adderall. I just watch the bodies fall. Supercharged like Dragon Ball. When I spit this fire out my mouth, you hear the dragon skull. Daily witness, supposed to nip your soft, but there's some movement still. Grinding rappers, fleshing the syrup.